Let me take you through some of the coolest gear and gadgets for Apple users that I saw at CES 2026. And unlike some of the wild stuff that was on the floor, these are things that are very likely to actually ship. BMX is a new company focused on ultra-safe solid-state batteries. The solid-safe air packs are incredibly thin, support Qi2 25W charging, and include displays and kickstands. They also showcased a docking station that holds multiple batteries and charges them by pogo pin contact. Super compact and practical. This next one I hadn't seen much about, the standout display. Think of it as a portable monitor roughly the size of a 15 or 16-inch MacBook Pro screen. When folded up, everything is enclosed in a thin aluminum body that's easy to travel with. When you need it, it pops up, and there's even a little magnet on the back to hold your iPhone, which makes it perfect for continuity camera use. It's a 4K display at 120 Hz, powered over USB-C. On bus power, it gets around 350 nits, and if you plug in a separate power supply, you can get up to 700 nits. Whether you're doing a podcast, editing, or using it as a secondary screen on the go, the design is just smart. Rolling Square's new InCharge Life is a modular cable system that was initially a crowdfunding project and is finally shipping soon. Everything is premium braided silicone cable, polished metal connectors, and support up to 240 watts. You get jumpers, extenders, and a carrying case, so you can build out exactly the cable setup you need without traditional adapters. It's clean, modular, and future-proof, with USB-C everywhere. Basis was showing off new accessories, including the Pico AM52, a slim 10,000 mAh MagSafe battery pack with 25-watt Qi2 charging. The back is aluminum, the phone-facing side is soft silicone for grip, and it's designed to be ultra-thin. There's no built-in cable, but the simplicity makes it perfect for everyday use. Nimble's new eco-focused Find My lineup uses paper cell batteries and aloe cactus leather for a sustainable design. All accessories, including wallets, passport wallets, key trackers, and luggage tags, are wirelessly rechargeable and MagSafe compatible. They look great and feel premium. I'm here at the Pioneer booth, where they've done something pretty incredible with their new Sphera. This aftermarket infotainment system for your car adds Dolby Atmos spatial audio. It's a single DIN system, but it can also be installed in a double DIN cutout by adding a small shelf below the unit. The screen is roughly 10 inches, looks really sharp, and supports both wired and wireless CarPlay. What's really neat is the spatial audio tuning. On the right side of the interface, you can choose whether it's optimized for the driver, the passenger, both front seats, or the whole cabin. And here's the clever part. Pioneer includes a calibration mic that you place on the driver's seat, and the system tunes itself for that position. The sound is amazing. Spatial audio really opens up the experience. Next, I stopped by IKEA. They've been making waves in smart homes with a range of matter-over-thread devices that work with Apple Home. There are affordable buttons, contact sensors, motion sensors, and more that are all coming early 2026. At CES, they showed two new products, an updated hanging pendant light with thread supports and this viral lamp that apparently sells every 5 minutes in the US. The new version supports matter over thread, so it integrates with Apple Home and your automations. It's glass on top, you can change colors, and it looks beautiful. Lexar's new TouchLock SSD is brilliant. It's portable, MagSafe compatible, and lets you unlock encrypted storage via NFC by tapping it with your iPhone. No need for passwords or fingerprints, just your phone. It's metal and glass, connects over USB-C, and you can shoot video directly to it. Broadlink's RM Max is billed as a Matter Super Bridge. Inside is both RF and ER transmitters, so you can control legacy devices like TVs, ACs, shades, and other RF remote systems through Matter and Apple Home. You don't need to replace older devices. This handles them and brings them into your smart home. Over at Wilfa, they showed an updated version of their smart pour-over coffee maker. Controlled via an app, it brews from a single cup up to a full carafe with premium pour-over quality. The new design makes it more modular and easier to repair, with the mechanics shifted to the side and a full metal carafe to keep coffee warmer. GameSeer partnered with Hyperkin on a modular mobile gaming controller. There's 6 magnetic modules you can reposition, from joysticks to back buttons, letting you customize layout and symmetry. It works with iPhone, Android, iPad, and a Nintendo Switch, connecting over Bluetooth for flexible play. Clicks was big on their communicator products, but what I was excited about was their MagSafe Bluetooth keyboard. Instead of a case, this slips on your phone magnetically, slides forward, and gives you a physical keyboard with iOS shortcut keys, ideal for writing, messaging, or browsing on the go. Withings had their new Body Scan 2, now called the Longevity Station. It measures over 50 biomarkers and syncs data to the Health app. It includes an extendable handle with extra electrodes for more metrics and can alert you to things like hypertension risk, which is perfect ahead of Apple's growing health services. ONAP's MCon got a major size reduction. They showed 2 new versions, a slimmer one with slide-around pads and an ultra-slim one with glass touch trackpads. These are designed to stay on your phone like a MagSafe wallet, making mobile gaming far more ergonomic. Over at Olight, the O Station 2 and 2 Pro are essentially complete battery ecosystems. If you run through AA, AAA, or lithium-ion cells in smart home gear, toys, flashlights, etc., this thing sorts, tests, and charges them automatically. You dump the batteries in, no need to worry about orientation for AA or AAA, and it identifies and charges up to 2 at a time. The new model charges both types without needing separate trays, and if a battery is bad, it gets ejected into a separate compartment. There's even a drawer that houses 2 magnetic charging pads designed for Olight flashlights, so you can charge them directly without adapters. And that brings us fully through all the Apple-centric gear I covered at CES 2026. Let me know which ones you're most excited about, and stick around for more CES tech breakdowns coming soon.